Aww.
That's the bad news. But one thing I want to talk to you guys about is this big body of water that's in front of us. It's an old ancient Hawaiian fish pond built by the early Hawaiians, probably about 800 to 1,000 years ago. That's how much we estimate it to be, how old it is. Anybody over here fish? Anybody been fishing before? Okay, so a lot of people are questioning why the heck are the Hawaiians building a fish pond if they're right next to the ocean. So if you guys know, if you guys been fishing before, you know not all the time that you go out maybe on your boat or go out fishing doesn't mean you're gonna bring something back, right? So this fish pond was a guarantee. You come down here with your ohana, with your family, and you throw your nets down, you pull back something to bring back home to your family. So let me explain how this fish pond was built. There's a rock wall that surrounds it. You guys see that tree line?
Yes.
Underneath that tree line, there's a 4,000-foot wall, rock wall. And how the Hawaiians built it is they made a human chain from the mountain to the ocean. They all started standing shoulder by shoulder, and then we passed down lava rocks about the size of our helmets. It took them about 22 years to do that.
Wow.
22 years to do that. I know.
What?
I know. Somebody was at the bottom, they'll place them all together. And then it took about another 20-ish years for it to continue to fill up with water and be able to harvest fish from it. So we like to call this fish pond a labor of love because probably the people who were standing in the long line passing the rocks down maybe didn't even get to eat a fish out of it. So labor of love. Our ancestors were thinking about the future generations, right, and providing food for them. But I don't know if you guys remember at the beginning of the tour, before you guys all came out, you guys were signing those online liability forms. If you guys read through it, all the way at the bottom in the fine print, it said that you guys was gonna help us build the next fish pond.
Once you start grabbing the rocks.
Yeah. Start making a line. No.
Right.
Oh no. But no. Anyways, no. So fast forward today, we use these fish ponds a lot in Hollywood. So I'm gonna name a couple movies. Jurassic World. The scene where the aquatic stadium was out. They hang this great white shark, big Mosasaurus dinosaur comes up and eats it. All CGI right in our fish pond.
What?
Yeah, crazy, right? And then we also got, what else was there? Murder Mystery 2 with Adam Sandler. Have you guys seen that one? That was on Netflix. Anyways, the premise of the movie, they're going to a wedding in Indonesia, Bali. This is Bali. Right?
What?
Yeah. We also got Pirates of the Caribbean. That was filmed on the other side of that tree line in Kaneohe Bay. That's the Caribbean right there.
Okay.
Tears of the Sun with Bruce Willis. That was supposed to take place in Africa, right in our fish pond. Welcome to Africa. What else do we have? Oh, anybody 51st Dates fans?
Ooh.
Okay, so you guys remember the Hukilau Cafe where she would go eat breakfast every morning? So, real one is down the road, but the one that they built for the movie is down here by our fish pond. So when you rewatch the movie and you're seeing her eat at the restaurant, in the background there's going to be a big body of water. That's her fish pond. It's not the ocean.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then what else have we got? Karate Kid Part 2, wax on, wax off version. Daniel-san, Mr. Miyagi go to a tournament in Okinawa, Japan. Right over here.
Oh, wow.
So you're gonna look out when you watch the movie. He's doing the crane kick on the beach. The sun's setting, and then you see that island out there in the background.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Does anybody know? Real quick. Does anybody know the name of that island out there? The one that's closer to us, looks like a Hershey
Una
kiss.
head.
What?
Anyone?
Head something.
Something hat.
China hat.
Chinaman's hat.
hat.
There we go. Okay.
Hey.
Chinaman's hat. Got that name during the plantation era of Hawaii. However, I'm gonna rewind it back a little bit more. I'm gonna teach you guys the original Hawaiian name for it. Everybody say mokoli'i.
Mokoli'i.
Mokoli'i means little lizard. Okay.
Oh.
Now look at it. Does it look like a little lizard? If somebody said yes, I'm gonna check what's in your water bottle. No, okay, everybody face towards. This is an old ancient Hawaiian trick to be able to see the lizard. Everybody face towards it. You're gonna take your right hand and cover your right eye. Okay, tilt your head to the left.
Left.
You're making
Then
it.
you're gonna take your left hand and cover your left eye. Who did it? Who did it?
I did halfway though.
You're like, wait. Okay. No, I'm just messing. Okay, let me
I see
explain
the
to you guys a
turtle.
story. Okay, so this will explain why we call it mokoli'i. So that little lizard piece is gonna explain the mountain behind us. The story I'm gonna tell is gonna connect those two together. My story, the legend, this is an old story. The legend passed down from generations to generations. So actually my grandparents told me this story.
La del dragón.
Begins all the way on Big Island. There's a goddess over there who gets sent out on her mission. Her name is Hi'iaka Ikapolio Pele. And her mission is to go from Big Island all the way to Kauai. Kauai is in this direction. And she got to get there fast. She's kind of on a time constraint. She leaves the island of she leaves Big Island. She starts paddling throughout the Hawaiian Island chain and arrives right here on the shores of Oahu. And she actually wants to cross through because it's faster that way. However, what she doesn't know is that this is sacred land. Oahu is a sacred land and it was guarded by a kia'i, or a guardian of Oahu, and he was a Godzilla-sized lizard. In the story, we always say big mo'o, big lizard. Okay, this big lizard comes up to her, comes up to the shores of Oahu, greets her, and says, "Oh, what are you here for?" She goes, "Oh, I like to go straight through the island. It's the fastest way to get to Hawaii. I don't have time to go around." He goes, "No, I don't care who you are. I don't even care if you're a goddess. Go around the island like everybody else, or you're gonna turn around, go back to Big Island where you came from. Nobody's gonna come through these sacred lands." I don't know, fellas, if you ever told a woman no before, but you know, afterwards you can get into a fight, right? So she doesn't like that answer. She gets into a 3-day battle with him. 3 days. On the 3rd day, this lizard is realizing that he's losing and he's not doing a very good job. He turns to flee in the valley. She grabs him by the tail. Anybody knows what happens if you pull on a lizard's tail too hard? It falls off. It attaches, right? She pulls it off and she throws it in the water right over there. So see the island again? Look at it. That's the tip of the lizard's tail. Mokoli'i can also mean little piece of a lizard. Okay? So if the tail is over there, where's the body? Everybody turn around, look at this mountain right over here. This is Kualoa. We're just on the other side of it now. Who remembers what Kualoa means?
Long back.
Long back, there we go.
Long
Perfect.
back.
Long back. Kualoa means long back. So you guys see the long spiny back of him? Right here, the lizard? You see it? You kind of gotta imagine it, right? Crazy thing is, okay, everybody now look over to your right hand side. Do you guys see that almond-shaped cave? Do you guys see the almond-shaped cave? It's like this. It's this direct. It's like that. What does that look like? It's the eye of the lizard. So everybody look down. You can see his nose. That's his head. You're gonna follow it. You see his first shoulder. Everything else is his rib cage right here. Follow it all the way to the left. What's he missing?
The tail.
The tail. It's in the water over there.
Wow. That's cool.
Can everybody see the lizard now? Yes. For those of you that said no in the back, you're gonna take your left hand.
Not backwards.
No. But anyways, a lot of times when we tell these legends, we tell these stories, the main thing is that our ancestors, they wanted to teach us a lesson. So my grandparents would always, like my grandma, she would always say perseverance is the main one. Make sure no matter what obstacles come your way, you're gonna lay your problems to rest, continue on with your journey. And then Grandpa, though, he always told my little brother a different moral of the story. Grandpa would be like, "Son, moral of the story is don't mess with women." No matter, as long as you're learning something from it, that's the main thing. But thank you for letting me share that story. One thing I just want to point out to you guys too, that I forgot to mention. If you look at the bigger picture, he's actually looking at his missing tail. He looks at his defeat every day for all of eternity. That's so, women, they're pretty savage too. But go ahead, continue taking photos. Thank you so much for letting me share that with you guys. And then one more trail to take you guys on. Okay, so put your best driver forward on this one.
I hope you guys enjoyed it. That's my favorite one right there. I grew up with that too because I'm from
And let me know if you guys want more pictures. You guys want me to take pictures?
But it's kind of a
borrow your camera. Come right behind me.
how is that even possible?
Right.
Or something like that to occur. So we like to say, like, even some of the oldest stories like that may have started with a kernel of a truth,
I'm gonna
right?
come get more.
We don't believe in it anymore, but who knows? Magic could have
I just want you to Anybody else? Did you want one family photo? Do you want it? Do you want it on this mode or do you want photo? Okay. Ready.